Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful vehicle. Very excited to get to show you this thing today. Very, very special vehicle we have in our hands. Now, this is our 2024 Chevrolet Colorado Z71. Now, that comes with a ton of cool things here we are going to go into depth about, but right off the bat, this has that Turbo Max engine. Now, that's a 2.7-liter high-output, turbocharged 4-cylinder engine married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. With that combination, you're going to get a whopping 380 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, which is amazing performance here for a vehicle this size. It even sits a little bit higher than the 5.3-liter V8 engine, which sits at around 383 pound-feet of torque. This one here finished off in a beautiful sterling silver metallic. If we get up close, you can see it is actually pretty dirty. Then we take a good step back and all that dirt and grime blends right into that beautiful color. It's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well, making them super popular. This one probably is our most popular color right here. Also on the exterior, we have our high gloss black painted mirror caps, deep tinted rear windows, as you can see here. We do have a passive key entry system in these front two doors, and we will go over how that works. Right down here, beautiful high gloss black aluminum wheels. These are 20 inches. We got our Bridgestone dual tires on there. And I tell you what, a beautiful combination with that high gloss black and the black accents all over this vehicle. The silver and the black complements each other very well. Now you do have a wide stance here. These are your flared quarter panels. Very beautiful look to that. You do have some nice body lines in this vehicle. Around to the front fascia here, you have your beautiful daytime running LED light. You have your projector style LED headlamp in there. And we do have remote start. I want to give you a quick look at that daytime running LED light. And there it is. It's flashing white on camera, but it is a nice solid white in person here. Gives you a really nice look when you're driving in the nighttime. Your turn signal bulb is right there. We got our blacked out Chevy bow tie in the front. And that Z71 badge right there. You do have projector style LED fog lamps right down there. Colorado badge right here. Now with that passive key entry system, you just need the key in your pocket or in the vicinity of the vehicle, and you can go ahead and unlock it with just the press of a button there. Beautiful interior here, nice little badge plate right there. Red stitching. Now the Z71 is kind of like the off-roady but luxurious package here with the Colorado. I am going to go over all those features there, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back. Now I'm about 6'2", definitely on the taller side, and I probably shouldn't fit that well in the back of one of these. But this one, I'm not too squeezed in here. I'm not limited on space really at all. I got enough room to kick my legs out, sit back. I got enough headroom back here. And this seat is back to my liking, which as you can see is a little bit further back than that one. In the middle here, you have a Type-C, a USB, and then your HVAC vents. Right down here is a 120 volt or a 110 volt. Get your kangaroo pocket in the back of that seat right there. I do want to give you a quick look at the trim on here. Very, very beautiful. Red stitching. And they call this an Evotex material, so it's not cloth, it's not leather, but it's kind of its own material. Very, very beautiful feeling to it. Go ahead and start this up here. Now these are Camaro inspired vents in here. Same vents as the Camaro actually. Now on the steering wheel here, some cool features. You have your hands-free audio and phone call settings right over there. On the left side is your adaptive cruise control. Adaptive cruise control is going to set a gap in between you and the car in front of you, and it's going to keep it there. Whether they brake, it'll slow down as you brake, and as they speed up, it'll speed up with you until you hit your set speed. Right down here is your display brightness. You'll roll this dial. You do have an integrated trailer brake right here, so you don't have to install one or have one hanging by your leg. Gain adjustments right below there. Mirror adjustments right on top, and then you have your window controls right here, lock and unlock for the door. We can control this driver infotainment screen here. There's a few different options. My favorite one's probably this Google Maps template right there. You don't have to waste your whole screen over there with the Google Maps when you can always keep it right there, and it'll still show some of the necessary information. But like I said, quite a few different options in there. You can monitor your pitch and roll. That's a cool one right there if you are taking this thing off-roading. See where your transfer case is in. Camera right there, you do have a nice little camera app. You have every single camera angle GM offers. Your HD surround vision, you got your forward facing, rear facing, just a bunch of different camera angles here. You do have wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You have a Google Assistant as well, so you can do things like, hey Google.
To do that, you'll need an internet connection.
So I think we're still in demo mode there, but you can control. You have in-vehicle controls. You can ask it to change the temperature, volume. You can ask it silly questions like how much gas do I have left in my tank. Vehicle status here is going to pop up a few cool things here you might want to monitor. But then if you do want to add something, maybe you always want to monitor your brake pad right there. You can add this to your driver's display by clicking that little button right there, and it should pop up right there. So then you can kind of customize it to whatever you want to see. Trailering app right there is going to create a profile for your trailer, so you don't have to get in and adjust the gain every time right down there. The off-road app right here is going to bring up another pitch and roll screen here again, so you have that. Your Baja mode there is going to show you the G-forces you're pulling and then what your transfer case or steering angle is in. Overlanding mode is going to kind of give you the two things you need to get out of a lost situation. You got your compass and your elevation right there. And then all of this was available in that driver infotainment screen option, which I skipped there. Air down mode right there is going to let you air down your tire. It'll give you an audible beep when the vehicle is, or the tire is ready or done. It's at the set PSI you want. Previously, you would have to look through the window and just keep airing down the tire, walk around here to look and see what it's at. This one will do an audible beep through the horn to let you know when it's at the set PSI. Right down here's your climate controls. It's a dual zone climate control, so we each get our own temperature. Fan speed right in the middle there, and then location settings around that, off and on right there. You do have your heated seat options right here, 3 different temperature settings. Right down here, a little wireless charging pad, Type-C and a USB. This is your 4-way window drop right there, so that's going to let down all 4 of the windows. It is a black interior, so if you get in here in the summertime, you do want to clear out that hot air. Auto stop and start button right there. You have your 4-way directional. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning. It'll do those little minor adjustments for you to keep in between the white lines, but it will beep at you if it senses you leaving the white lines. Here's your auxiliary button that's going to turn off the power or on and off the power to your outlet in the back. Here's your engine controls right here. So you have your auto, 4 high, 4 low, 2 high. You are going to press those buttons right there. And you can turn this little dial right there, and it's going to pop up some different animations for different drive modes. Tow haul mode there is going to reduce gear shifting when it knows there's a big trailer back there. Toggling parking brake right here. Beautiful shift boot on there as well, kind of a matte leather with that red stitching. Side-by-side cup holders. Ton of room in the center console as well. You do have some surface level storage. Check out the bed here. We do have capless fuel fill in here. You don't have to get your hands dirty, and you don't have the cap swinging around scratching up that beautiful paint. Corner step rear bumpers here. They hold up to a size 13 shoe. Super light aluminum tailgate now. Now this is your StowFlex tailgate. Go ahead and lift this up, and you have some storage in that little compartment right there. There's a nice little drain plug. You can get a little plug for it, actually. That's just the drain, not the plug. But you can get the plug if you want to fill this up with ice or put some drinks in there if you're tailgating. But then you can drain it out right through there. A little hard to close with one hand. Chevy Tech spray on bed liner in here, protect you against the scratches. You do have 8 cargo tie-down locations, 4 on each side, and they hold up to 500 pounds each there, so plenty of combinations to keep everything tied down. A very, very beautiful truck. High gloss black rear bumper, 2-inch hitch receiver, and a full-size spare. We got our blacked out exhaust tip right there. Beautiful look to this Colorado. It did win Motor Trend's Truck of the Year in 2024, so this is definitely a great taste of what GM has to offer in its midsize, class-leading truck segment. If you have any more questions about this beautiful truck, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, and ask for calling, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont, and you have a good one.